The arena lights blaze like miniature suns, bathing the sand in a harsh white glow. Across the Colosseum, thousands of alien spectators roared as the reigning champion entered the battlefield. Korthak the Bonebreaker, an 8-foot giant of the Gorthon species, muscles like forged steel, skin like burnished stone. A legend, a monster, a warrior who had never lost. Korthak slammed his war spear into ground and bellowed. "Send me the human." They squealed the loudest. The crowd erupted. They loved watching humans lose. On the opposite gate, the arena door rumbled open. Instead of a trembling prisoner, a single human marine stepped into the sand. Sergeant Alyssa Vance, 5'8", lean, calm, focused, no armor, no shield, just a standard-issue combat knife strapped to her thigh. The crowd laughed. Even Korthak laughed. "This is your challenger?" he thundered, pointing his spear at her. "A small, soft, pink rodent? I will break you in one strike." Alyssa didn't respond. She simply stretched her neck, cracked her knuckles, and rolled her shoulders. The match bell rang. Round 1, predator versus prey. Korthak charged a collapsing star, every step shaking the arena floor. His spear cut through the air with the sound of ripping thunder. Alyssa moved, not away, forward. In one impossible instant, she slid under his swing, pivoted on the sand, and drove her elbow into the side of his knee. A sickening crack echoed. Korthak roared in pain. The crowd gasped. "Impossible!" someone hissed. "Humans aren't that fast," another shrieked. Alyssa stepped back, calm as ever. "You telegraph your strikes," she said. "A child could dodge you." Korthak snarled, embarrassed fury burning across his massive face. "You dare mock me, human? I will tear you apart." He lunged again, this time faster, wilder. Alyssa ducked the spear, leaped onto his arm, ran up his shoulder like she weighed nothing, and smashed the heel of her boot into the side of his head. The giant stumbled. His spear hit the ground. The arena went silent. Round 2, the turning point. Korthak swung his enormous fist, aiming to crush her skull. Alyssa caught his wrist. For a moment, the universe froze. A 5'8" human woman stood unmoving, holding back an 8-foot titan whose punches could shear steel. Then she twisted. Something popped. Korthak howled as she dislocated his shoulder in a single motion. Alyssa stepped behind him, kicked the back of his leg, and brought the champion crashing to one knee. The crowd was speechless. The great Korthak, the undefeatable Bonebreaker, kneeling before a human. Alyssa leaned in close enough for only him to hear. "Last chance. Yield." Korthak spat blood on the ground. "Never." Alyssa shrugged. "Then I don't feel bad about this." Round 3, the fall of a legend. Korthak thundered to his feet in a final desperate charge. Alyssa didn't move. She waited. At the last possible moment, she stepped aside, seized a fallen spear, and swept his legs out from under him. The giant crashed onto his back, the impact sending a cloud of dust into the sky. Before he could rise, Alyssa planted her boot on his chest and aimed the spear directly at his throat. Korthak froze. A wave of realization washed across his face. His pride shattered. The great gladiator, the undefeated titan, dropped his gaze, voice trembling. I yield." Then, louder, for the entire arena to hear. "I beg mercy. I cannot defeat this human." The arena erupted into chaos. Humans stood from their seats, stunned. Aliens whispered in disbelief. Bookies fainted in the stands. Alyssa stepped back, lowered the spear, and offered her hand. "Come on. Stand up. No shame in losing to a Marine." Korthak stared at her, eyes wide, not with fear but with respect. "You fight with the fury of a black hole," he said, taking her hand. "Teach me." Alyssa smirked. I'll teach you if you stop calling humans prey. Epilogue, HFY. The arena had expected a slaughter. They got a legend instead. Stories spread across the galaxy. A human marine defeated the undefeated giant. A human forced an alien champion to his knees. A human earned the respect of a warrior race. For generations afterward, new Gorthan gladiators trained by repeating one mantra: never underestimate a human. HFY. Always. The arena was still buzzing from the unimaginable upset. Alyssa Vance, one human marine, had brought the Titan Korthak the Bonebreaker to his knees. But the galaxy wasn't done testing her yet. The aftermath, a dangerous offer. As Alyssa and Korthak exited the arena, a wave of armored guards blocked their path. The alien warden of the gladiator pits, a skeletal, four-eyed tyrant named Velner, slithered forward. That was unexpected. Velner hissed, "You humans are surprising little creatures." Alyssa folded her arms. "If you're here to congratulate me, skip it." "Oh, no." Velner smiled thinly. "I'm here to collect what is mine." He pointed at Korthak. "The champion belongs to the arena. He endures. He fights. He dies. He does not form friendships." Guards leveled their plasma spears. Korthak growled, stepping defensively in front of Alyssa. "You will not harm her," he rumbled. "Harm her." Velner laughed. "On the contrary, I want her to replace you as champion. A human who can defeat Korthak is worth a fortune." Alyssa lifted an eyebrow. "Let me guess. And I'm not allowed to say no." "Oh, you can say no," Velner hissed softly, "but your new friend will suffer for it." Korthak clenched his fists. "Do not give in. Alyssa, let them take me. I am already disgraced." Alyssa's expression hardened. "Not happening." A human marine never quits. Before Velner could signal his guards, Alyssa exploded into motion. She grabbed Korthak's chains, snapped a lock with a single precise strike, and shoved him forward. "Run!" she commanded. She spun toward the guards, unarmed, outnumbered, and facing elite alien fighters. But she was a United Earth Marine, and Earth Marines did not surrender. A spear jabbed toward her throat. Alyssa caught it midair, twisted out a guard's hands, and swung it like a staff, cracking helmets and dropping bodies like dominoes. Korthak stared, stunned. She is unstoppable. Stop watching and start moving. Alyssa shouted. Together. They barreled through the corridor, smashing through metal gates until they burst into the open desert outside the arena. But Velner wasn't finished. From above, hovering ships descended. Spotlights locked onto them. Sirens blared. "Attention, fugitives." Velner's voice howled from loudspeakers. "Lay down and die politely." Alyssa grinned. "Got any fight left in you, big guy?" Korthak cracked his massive knuckles. "For you, human, I have an entire galaxy's worth." Final stand. Human and gladiator. The desert erupted into chaos. Alyssa leaped onto Korthak's massive shoulder, using his height for vantage. Together they fought like a single entity, strength and speed, muscle and strategy. Korthak hurled boulders like artillery shells. Alyssa snatched weapons out of midair, firing alien rifles with perfect accuracy. One by one, the ships crashed. One by one, the guards fell. Velner himself descended from his flagship, screeching in rage. "I should have killed every human I ever saw." Alyssa wiped blood from her cheek. "You still can't kill one." Their final duel was a storm. Alyssa ducking and striking, Korthak blocking and smashing. It ended when Alyssa hurled a spear straight through Velner's armored chest. The tyrant fell. The arena guards dropped their weapons. Silence spread across the desert. Alyssa leaned against Korthak, exhausted. "So," she gasped, "still think humans are pink rodents?" Korthak shook his head. No, humans are something far more terrifying. Epilogue. Respect earned. Alliance forged. News spread across the galaxy. A human marine defeated the undefeated gladiator. A human marine killed a tyrant. A human marine liberated an entire arena of enslaved fighters. Alyssa returned to Earth a hero. Korthak accompanied her, not as a prisoner, but as an ambassador. Together, they helped broker the first peace treaty between humans and the Gorthan clans. In future centuries, alien children learned a simple lesson. Never mock a human. They might just be the last thing you ever underestimate. HFY, humanity, forever underestimated and forever victorious.